This page was created to teach Black history. Unfortunately, the American educational system was designed to exclude our real historical account, so we are here to dismantle it. It's time to enlighten those of us who have been kept in the dark. I am a Black man who didn't know enough about my own history, so I began to dig deeper and do my own research. Black history is American history, so I want people of all races and cultures to join together to learn our history as one. Here, I will share all of my findings. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe to Teaching Black History. The story of Madam C.J. Walker. Sarah Breedlove was born on December 23, 1867, close to Delta, Louisiana. Her parents were Owen and Minerva Breedlove. She had 5 siblings. Her older siblings were enslaved by Robert Burney on his Madison Parish plantation. Sarah was the first child in her family born into freedom after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. Her mother died in 1872, likely from an epidemic traveling with river passengers up the Mississippi, reaching Tennessee and related areas in 1873. Her father remained and remarried but died a year later. She was orphaned at the age of 7. Sarah moved to Vicksburg, Mississippi at the age of 10, where she lived with her brother-in-law, Jesse Powell. She started working as a child as a domestic servant. I had little or no opportunity when I started out in life, having been left an orphan and being without mother or father since I was 7 years of age, she often recounted. She also recounted that she had only 3 months of formal education, which she learned during Sunday school, literacy lessons at the church she attended during her early years. In 1882, at the age of 14, Sarah remarried Moses McWilliams to escape abuse from her brother-in-law, Jesse Powell. Sarah and Moses had one daughter. After Moses died in 1887, Sarah remarried in 1894, but left her second husband, John Davis, around 1903. In January 1906, Sarah remarried again Charles Joseph Walker, a newspaper advertising salesman she had known in St. Louis, Missouri. Through this marriage, she became known as Madam C.J. Walker. The couple divorced in 1912. Charles died in 1926. In 1888, Madam C.J. Walker and her daughter moved to St. Louis, where 3 of her brothers lived. Sarah found work as a laundress, earning barely more than $1 a day. She was determined to make enough money to provide her daughter with formal education, as was common among Black women of her era. Sarah suffered severe dandruff and other scalp ailments, including baldness due to skin disorders and the application of harsh products to cleanse hair and wash clothes. Other contributing factors to her hair loss included poor diet, illness, and infrequent bathing and hair washing during a time when most Americans lacked indoor plumbing, central heating, and electricity. Initially, Sarah learned about hair care from her brothers, who were barbers in St. Louis. Around 1904, she became a commission agent selling products for Annie Malone, an African-American hair care entrepreneur, millionaire, and the owner of the Poro Company. While working for Malone, who would later become Walker's largest rival in the hair care industry, Sarah began to take her new knowledge and develop her own product line. In July 1905, when she was 37 years old, Sarah and her daughter moved to Denver, Colorado, where she continued to sell products for Malone and develop her own hair care business. A controversy developed between Annie, Malone, and Sarah because Malone accused Sarah of stealing her formula, a mixture of petroleum jelly and sulfur that had been in use for 100 years. Sarah marketed herself as an independent hairdresser and retailer of cosmetic creams. Her husband, who was also her business partner, provided advice on advertising and promotion. Sarah sold her products door to door, teaching other black women how to groom and style their hair. In 1906, Walker put her daughter in charge of the mail order operation in Denver, while she and her husband traveled throughout the southern and eastern United States to expand the business. In 1908, Walker and her husband relocated to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where they opened a beauty parlor and established Lelia College to train hair coaches. As an advocate of black women's economic independence, she opened training programs in the Walker system for her national network of licensed sales agents who earned healthy commissions. After Walker closed the business in Denver in 1907, Walker established a new base in Indianapolis. She also established an office and beauty salon in New York City's growing Harlem neighborhood in 1913. It became a center of African American culture. In 1910, Walker relocated her businesses to Indianapolis, where she established headquarters for the Madam C.J. Walker Manufacturing Company. She initially purchased a house and factory at 640 North West Street. Walker later built a factory, hair salon, and beauty school to train her sales agents, and added a laboratory to help with research. Many of her company's employees, including those in key management and staff positions, were women. Walker's method of grooming was designed to promote her growth and to condition the scalp through the use of her products. Between 1911 and 1919, during the height of her career, Walker and her company employed several thousand women as sales agents for its products. By 1917, the company claimed to have trained nearly 20,000 women. Dressed in white shirts and black skirts and carrying satchels, they visited houses around the United States and in the Caribbean, offering Walker's hair products in 10 containers carrying her image. Walker understood the power of advertising and brand awareness. Heavy advertising, primarily in African American newspapers and magazines, in addition to Walker's frequent travels to promote her products, helped make Walker and her products well known in the United States. In addition to training in sales and grooming, Walker showed other black women how to budget, build their own businesses, and encouraged them to become financially independent. She helped raise funds to establish a branch of YMCAs in the Indianapolis black community, pledging $1,000 to building fund for the Senate Avenue YMCA. Walker also contributed scholarship funds for the Tuskegee Institute, also the School for Negro Girls in Daytona Beach, Florida, the Palmer Memorial Institute in North Carolina, and the Haynes Normal and Industrial Institute in Georgia. Walker was also a patron for the arts. Walker became more involved in the political matters after she moved to New York. She delivered lectures on political economics and social issues at conventions and sponsored by powerful black institutions. Before her death in 1919, Walker pledged $5,000 to the NAACP Anti-Lynching Fund. At the time, it was the largest gift from an individual that the NAACP had ever received. Walker donated nearly $100,000 to orphanages, institutions, and individuals. Her will directed 2/3 of her future net profits of her estate to charity. At the time of her death, Walker was considered to be worth between $500,000 and $1 million. She was the wealthiest African American woman in America. According to Walker's obituary in the New York Times, Walker died on May 25, 1919, from kidney failure at the age of 51.